The clock ticked. It's 3 a.m. There's a creak in the door. Scary, shapeless, black shadow rooming in. A dreadful whisper calling. It's the devil hour. Wake up. Once upon a time, while I was walking the road at night, my eyes fell into this beautiful woman. She had long hair, dressed in white. I was carrying the lamp, trying to reach her. All of a sudden, my lamp got broken. I kept following her blindly. I lost my sense of directions. All at once, I noticed she's walking, rather floating, and her toes are backwards. I realized myself and I ran away as far as I could. Someone said I was lucky. She showed up in black the next day. The last day. And if I were to never notice her feet, then she would have taken me all the way to the deep valleys with no return. It is told in New Mexico about the legend of Lama La Hora. It is an evil spirit that wanders the darkness and midnight on the country roads, waiting the lonely travelers at the remote crossroad. She appears as a young, beautiful lady, and more often an old woman with a demon face that frightens everyone who sees her. She comes, breathing the death amulet to her victims. She brings death to those who they love. In Spanish, La Mala Hora means devil's hour. It was the time when Europe was infested with witches. All black magic practitioners were casting the strongest spells solely at midnight, believing that demons are most active at this time. They were withdrawing in the dark nights and remote forests to exploit maximum magical power. If anyone to wake up at 3 and 4 a.m., it was believed a dark entity must exist in the other room. The church took the devil hours so seriously that they banned any activities during these times. The Western Church claimed that the supernatural power reached its peak between these hours. At the same time, most people suffered from sleep disturbance. For that, some questions are raised. What is the meridian clock and how it relates to midnight hours? Are midnight devil hours, or are they divine hours? The night carries the still yin energy. This energy promotes calmness and inactivity to produce good night's sleep, in which it's important for the body's balance. At midnight hours, the yin energy reaches its peak. As the energy retreats, the yang energy starts to rise. What is the meridian clock and how it relates to the midnight hours? The Chinese medicine argues that our internal organs run in a cycle in sync with time. In these hours, the organs reach their peak and the qi flow through pathways called meridian. During the 24-hour cycle, each body system is given 2 hours of qi charge time. At midnight time, till sunrise, two organs take place, liver and lung. From 1 to 3 a.m., the liver begins to activate. The liver is tied with wood element that handles anger, frustration, and resentment. During this time, the liver starts to cleanse the toxins away of the bloodstream and flush the waste away. So waking up at this time indicates holding on to these emotions, stress, or having a poor diet. It is said staying awake this time prevents restoring power through the cleanse. From 3 to 5 a.m., the lungs start to function. The lungs promotes metal element that handles grief and sadness. During this time, the lung fills with oxygen and sorting it to the entire body system as processing sadness and grief. Waking up with symptoms like cough indicates excessive mucus in the lungs. Some say it is best to sleep during midnight as the liver and the lung release toxins. Yet, we don't agree with that. Is midnight devil hours? The witches knew that the black magic spells become strong if were done at midnight. But why? According to the chronobiology, that at midnight time, the function of the lungs changing from daytime. The cause, narrowness. It's the result of hormonal drop. One of these hormones, melatonin, it controls sleep and alert bedtime. This hormone is affected by the sunlight we receive during the day, helping in correcting our habits. When the sun starts to set, it sends signals to relax the body and prepares for sleep. Any disturbance can occur would affect the hormone and thus sleep, for it will help drop the immune system and have stronger ability to host diseases and negative channels. Evil energies knows how our bodies function, so they try to disrupt it in order for the spells to succeed. And the way they pursue this through reducing serotonin. It's a neurotransmitter that is produced by the body. It affects our sleep and happiness, because having lower amounts of it affects the bowel movement, blood clotting, bone strength, and emotional stability. It connects with the amygdala in the brain, causing anger, worry, stress, depression, and sadness that prevents a good night's sleep. Exposure to sunlight during the day and eating menu filled with meat, eggs, cheese, and nuts help regulate it and having a good night's sleep. Are they divine hours? It is known that sleeping in midnight hours promotes good health. There is a secret that not many people know about it. In fact, every day at midnight, the celestial realm gets close by passing time-space. This is the closest time we can unite with their energy. Angels work on renewing the cosmic energy and recharging the universe. We would lose the opportunity to receive divine energies by sleeping. This energy can expel all diseases and help us sync with the world and balance our bodies, making it the best time to practice the law of call. Jogging at this time with the correct breathing technique maintains health. This energy broadens the mind, regenerate new ideas, promote clear thinking, and restores the body and soul engineering. It also channels all the body outlets, protecting us from any harm. It also builds a spiritual awakening and connection with the celestial realm. At last, 3 a.m. is a time for a spiritual calm. It's the time to channel with the divine realms that help us expel diseases, maintain stillness and emotional stability. It's the time for a jog, meditation, prayer, breathing exercises, practicing the law of calm, and doing any activity that requires creativity, such as writing. This unique change in the universe helps us charge these good energies inside. In these hours, the whole universe breathes change, the same as us.